From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest. But for us, it's different. Consider again that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us.
When you think about what's happening in the world, on the one hand, it's shrinking. Yeah, we see the internet and live feeds and YouTube, and that means that nobody around the world should be a stranger. And that should be bringing us closer together, because it should remind us that we're all fundamentally the same in terms of our aspirations, our hopes, our love for our children. But it's disorienting.
On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering, thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines.
I'm not afraid of dying. I've accepted that I'm not in control. When you have that type of situation take place or happen to you and you don't have an answer, you go to the concept of your higher power, and you say there's a plan for you.
I pray that you all thank God for grace and mercy and understanding. We all fall short of the glory. We all got plenty. If you just start thinking of all the things you got to say thank you for, that's a day.
And if you believe in it, either pray or worry. Don't do both.
Stop worrying so much, okay? Stop being scared of the unknown, because anything I worried about didn't happen. Other stuff happened, but not what I worried about. The unknown we can't do anything about. And I don't remember any of the moments in my life where I worried. So that's a lot of time I couldn't get back.
Pray or worry.
Or worry. Don't do both. Like if you're going to sit there and
That's really
say a prayer and then worry about it, now how does God feel about you?
Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent their misunderstandings. How eager they are to kill one another. How fervent their hatreds. Our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe, are challenged by this point of pale light.
A lot of people pull back into their own specific identities as their race, their tribe, their religion. And that's a dangerous thing, because it can splinter people and cause conflict. And people can decide that because this person doesn't worship the same God or doesn't look like me, then I don't have to have the same consideration for them. There are a whole host of ways in which that can lead then to conflict.
We are all in this fraternity together. I'm just one of y'all. I'm just another actor up here on stage.
One of the critical ingredients of any effort for peace is my ability to stand in your shoes, to see through your eyes, to constantly imagine what's it like being a mother in Bangladesh right now, and if the waters were rising because of climate change. That kind of ability to imagine ourselves in different situations helps us then connect with those other people, and hopefully that can be part of what drives us to want to do better on a whole host of things.
Two things in life make you feel alive: growing and giving.
So it's not how much you have, it's what you do with what you have. And we all have different gifts. To go out and touch people, to affect people, understand that gift, protect that gift, appreciate that gift, utilize that gift, don't abuse that gift, treasure it. You have it, you already have it. Use it, share it. That's what counts.
In all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. The Earth is the only world known so far to harbor life. There is nowhere else, at least in the near future, to which our species could migrate. Visit? Yes. Settle? Not yet. Like it or not, for the moment, the earth is where we make our stand.
You know, part of that moral imagination is also being able to think 10 or 20 or 30 years down the line, both in terms of the consequences of action, but also the consequences of inaction.
Can you make this happen? I used to ask myself, can I do this? And something said within me, you're the one. You're the one.
To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known.